So Minoka say Kennedy Akompre Agyapong, he is getting roasted on social media. Now we know say after this whole election, or he's been missing in action. Michimbi who know in all of these back and forth between the New Patriotic Party members, Afenya Markins and Kono. You don't see or hear from him. Yes, we understand that because currently no only the party's front runner, sorry. But then what is really happening and then on social media, Ken is trending now. All the youth and most of the youth, they are coming hard as Ken, and Simbia Ken, Echo Kai. Now, if you following this particular platform, realize we've been giving you up to date and our back-to-back story about Ken Agyapong, and the current one, just a particular summit. He was invited to speak at a particular summit in Sunyane, and we are learning that it's even going across the country. This particular summit, is basically talking to the youth and advising them on how they can get their act together in terms of finances, business, and also your friends say career goals. But then something I can able to see an excerpt of the message that he delivered at that particular event, sounds to be posted on social media, and that is what people are coming hard at him. Now we have the video because there's a context to what he was saying and even how he said it. But before then, again, Ken on social media, people are coming for him. People are saying, say Ken is being part of the problems, which I don't think so. But then because utie video you realize that some Ken just the youth of these days correct. First of all, what did Ken say? Let's put this on the screens for you to know exactly where we are heading and even what is really happening. Shall I say? Or say, if your salary can't sustain you, get a second job. The key to financial freedom is multiple streams of income. In some Ken, in some Ken Agyapong, or sounds to the quote as you can see. Or say, if your salary can't sustain you, get a second job. The key to financial freedom is multiple streams of income. And no. And I'm over why is Ken saying this message? Now, a whole and on social media, the bashing and the things started coming in. Shahasi, Obi a retweeting, and most people retweeting a Ken's message and coming hard at Ken Agyapong. Say, Ken, what are you trying to say? Tia, say, with Ike de Bazooka Coffee, also say, if only successive governments have prioritized job creation, most people will be able to get multiple income streams to ease the burden of hardship. I pray God helps our leaders current and future to see this light and make Ghana a better place for us all. So our trust our message now Obibe Posi say, what is Ken even trying to say? There's even no job. So how are you even going to get more jobs to actually allow you to make money? Because also mean Juma ABC 3 and boom. It's 500, 600,000 if you at least the boom man say man baby. But Juma nankase ni ho. Now, this is just the surface. Nyabotchene say. Obi also retweet we if a year money, a year manual, or say for your mind inside, you spoiled their armor. You were a key member of a government that had 8 years in power, raked in the highest revenue ever recorded. And what did we get in return? The highest inflation, food, highest unemployment, etc. Today, you are here preaching what? You are here preaching what you do. So basically, I'm focusing Ken. Ken is speaking like he was not part of the problem. Ken Agyapong is speaking like he was not part of the mess. What I say, Sydney Tony, now who created the mess? Yes. And ye bisa say, Akwani bisa say, Ken Agyapong, weren't you part of the New Patriotic Party? Weren't you the person you mobilize MPs saying say and I say you mobilize some people. I could for the Pennyphone, the address says, okay, Ken Ofuriatta, more time. A brass that time, no critically, Ken Ofuriatta had to go. You stood in and to salvage his career. And if you be a bidu, it's a month for air castle. This particular man is saying, Ken, you had 8 years, what did you do? Abaye the ball, Baumia, Abani the ball, Alan Chemantin, Abaye the ball. Whoever, MPP for Lucy, and we will use the same cane on you. And I'm saying, Ken, what are you preaching? Now, Oba say I be man say we fi a Perry Greeno or say please it does not work in this country because companies accept you come into work from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. before you even move transportation, and it's traffic, and it's a very big issue. Saying something and having infrastructure to make citizens' life, saying something and having infrastructure to making citizens' life easier. Now, this youth clearly, as you can see, is named Peregrino. Or Patrick said, it does not make sense what Ken is saying. Adding, shall I say, most of the jobs in this country is structured 9 to 5. Now, 9 to 5, you have to get there early. There are some even government jobs, you have to be there by 7. Okay, then you close like 4 or 5. So basically, 8 hours job. So 8 hours job, time I would be fee if I could do it's like 3 hours. We see another 4 hours. So the transportation alone is taking more than almost the day you worked for. You have spent about 5 or 6 hours in traffic. The jobs, most of them are structured 9 to 5. Even aside from that, so what is Ken trying to say? What is Ken trying to say? Because the systems itself, it's not even working. I say, yeah, because the jobs are so easy to get, and people don't leave home at 8 a.m. and return at 6 p.m. This is the guy who wants to be president. How laughable. How laughable. Akwawe ekase, nana kwati ekase, Agyapong. Ekasa se, sebio injuman ewundriaso. Okwe na wakotete. Ewa ha na watete. Where are the jobs? Injuman we hinfa. You have a minister standing somewhere saying, Ejuma, the youth are lazy. Where is the jobs? Omeka say the youth, the youth shouldn't always sit down, cross their legs, and expect the government to help them. If the youth don't sit down and expect the government to help them, mostly they should create their own jobs. How are they going to create their own jobs? Ejuma, how do you start with capital? Obia si kromso koton idea. One obeto obia. There's no jobs. So Ken is speaking as if say you can apply her no way. It is not done that way. We have nurses in this country. But 4 years still. I know some they've not been posted. The same thing for other agencies. So you see, most of our nurses don't want to hook up girls. Because in the and once in a while, every 2 weeks and 1 week beyond, near my did you all right because a hookup and not nurses for other new hookup. That's exactly what is really going on. Now, shall I see? Not just that, with Fildela, or see, but honorable. Did I not hear you advising your party members to stop downgrading the 24-hour economy initiative? If you believe the key to financial freedom is multiple streams of income, why then your party members criticizing or critiquing an initiative that will bring the solution? So this lady is saying, I don't even understand. Ken, listen. NDC is a 24-hour economy. Your party branded it as unworkable, as something and feasible, something which cannot be achieved. That was what your party members were branding this whole 24-hour economy thing. So if this 24-hour economy, because we share most of the things are here at Yakina, among forecasters, in 5 years 6, I could do Abia 8. If we are upon 5, you be do 8. We are spending most of our days in traffic. Okay, our time in traffic, and the work hours is too long. Until NDC for the 24-hour economy nearby, no. At least one can be to my party for say way. Until Ken in Sambia Bekan start from your party members. Yansha has say we fee a year cardman Arthur Mills. Or see in Ghana getting one job is an ordeal. So but the one job, especially a political appointment, can generate multiple streams of income. The legitimate, the creative. It is all about getting a foot in the door, not multiple feet. So this person is saying, Ghana crowd. Now the country is so intertwined in a way. You see, Obi betima 4 jobs at a go, but you see can do him. Obi so bitimi nya adwuma bi ase adwuma no ebitima ma ne connections ama ewa ban mo bitimi nya nema bibiro bitimi nya sika. A critical example afenyoma just at the age of 21 years what in the company ben printing press Okonya contract with certain banks, Stanbic and EcoBank. They are not printed. Okoji a loan of almost $2 million. That is because he had connections in the government. And in this case, there's no job and there's no connections, and even getting it to land those connections, okay, so this goes on and on and on. I know some people have their own reservations about it. Because of time, we can't play the video. We'll do Agyapong's video in the next bit, but this is exactly what is really going on.